This person is preparing to speak with you. Right now, at this very moment, they are gathering courage, rehearsing words, and seeking God's help to finally say what has been in their heart for so long. They want to open up with complete sincerity, not with games, not with half-truths, not with carefully calculated words designed to manipulate or impress, but with raw, honest, vulnerable truth. They want you to see their real heart. They want you to understand their true intentions. They want you to know exactly where they stand and what they hope for regarding you. And the angels are whispering to them that now is the time. Now is the moment. Now they must find the courage to speak. Let me tell you the story of what has been happening in their heart and why this conversation is so important. This person has been carrying feelings for you that they have not fully expressed. Maybe they have given you hints. Maybe they have shown you through small actions that they care. Maybe you have sensed something between you, but nothing has been clearly stated. They have been holding back, not because they do not care, not because their feelings are not real, but because they wanted to be absolutely certain before they spoke. They wanted to make sure they were ready to follow words with actions. They wanted to be sure they could speak with sincerity and back it up with commitment. For weeks or maybe months they have been praying about you. Every time they make Sully your name comes to their mind. Every time they prostrate before God, they ask Him if you are the one He has written for them. Every time they read the Quran, they find verses that seem to speak directly to their situation with you. Every time they make dua in the quiet hours before dawn, they whisper your name asking God to make things clear. And through all of this prayer, through all of this seeking, through all of this waiting for divine guidance, they've been receiving confirmation after confirmation that yes, they should move forward. Yes, they should speak. Yes, you are someone worth pursuing properly. But speaking is not easy, even when your heart is certain. Even when God has given you peace, even when you know this is right, there is still fear. Fear of rejection, fear of saying the wrong words, fear of being vulnerable and having that vulnerability dismissed or laughed at, fear that maybe they misread the signs, fear that maybe you do not feel the same way, fear that this conversation could change everything between you and maybe not in the direction they hope. So they have been preparing, not just preparing words, but preparing their hearts, making sure their intentions are pure, making sure they are ready for whatever response you give. They have been seeking advice from people they trust. They have talked to wise elders in their family asking how to approach this properly. They have consulted with friends who understand Islamic boundaries, asking what is appropriate and what is not. They have been reading about how to express interest in marriage the right way. They have been learning about the importance of involving families early. They have been studying what it means to be a good spouse, so they can honestly tell you they are working toward becoming that person. This preparation has been thorough because they take you seriously. What they want to say to you is this: they have been noticing you, not in a casual way, not in a fleeting way, but in a deep soul-level way that has shaken their world. They have been watching how you carry yourself with dignity. They have been observing how you treat others with kindness, even when no one important is watching. They have been seeing your commitment to your faith, the way you prioritize prayer, the way you speak about God with reverence. They have been noticing your character in situations where character is tested. And everything they have observed had confirmed what their heart suspected from the first moment they truly saw you. You are special. You are different. You are someone worth knowing properly. They want to tell you that their intentions are honorable. They are not looking for something casual or temporary. They are not interested in wasting your time or playing with your emotions. They are thinking about marriage, about building a life together that honors God, about creating a home where faith is the foundation, about being your partner in this world and your companion in seeking the next. They want you to know that when they speak to you about their feelings, they are speaking about forever, not just for now. They want to be transparent about where they are in life. They want to tell you about their goals and their struggles. They want to share with you their dreams of future and also be honest about the work they still need to do to achieve those dreams. They want you to see them clearly, not an idealized version, not a carefully curated image, but the real person with strengths and weaknesses, with progress in areas still under construction. They believe that sincerity means showing you the full picture so you can make an informed decision about whether this is something you want to explore. They want to ask you how you feel, not to pressure you, not to demand an immediate answer, but because they've been living in this space of uncertainty, and they need to know if there is any chance that you might feel even a fraction of what they feel. They want to know if you have noticed them too, if you have wondered about them, if you have prayed about them, if there is any possibility that your heart has been moving in the same direction as theirs. They are prepared for any answer you give. They just need to know the truth. Most importantly, they want to do everything properly. They want to tell you that if you are interested in exploring this further, they are ready to involve families. They are ready to have the proper conversations through the proper channels. They are ready to follow Islamic guidelines for getting to know someone for marriage. They are not asking to meet in secret or to have a hidden relationship. They want everything to be open, honest, blessed by families, and guided by faith. They want to court you the halal way. They want to honor you by doing this right. The angels have been preparing this moment. They have been working in both of your hearts. They have been softening any hardness. They have been removing fear. They have been creating the right environment for this conversation to happen. They have been whispering courage into this person's spirit, telling them that sincerity is always rewarded even if the immediate outcome is not what they hope for. They have been whispering to your heart, preparing you to receive this conversation with an open mind and a prayerful spirit. When this person finally speaks to you, when they finally open up with the sincerity they've been preparing, you need to listen with your whole heart. Do not dismiss them quickly. Do not respond out of shock or surprise. Take time to really hear what they're saying. Take time to feel the weight of their courage in being vulnerable with you. Take time to pray about what you have heard. Take time to consult with people you trust. This is not a decision to be made in a moment. This is a decision that deserves careful thought and sincere prayer. If you feel something too, if their words resonate with what's been in your own heart, then thank God for answered prayers and be willing to explore this further through proper channels. Express your interest clearly, but also express your commitment to doing things the Islamic way. Let them know that you appreciate their sincerity and that you want to honor that sincerity by handling the situation with wisdom and faith. Agree together that families should be involved early. Agree that everything will be transparent. Agree that both of you will continue praying for guidance throughout this process. If you do not feel the same way, if their words do not resonate with your heart, if you have not been thinking of them in that way, then be honest, but be kind. Thank them for their courage in being vulnerable with you. Acknowledge the sincerity with which they spoke, but clearly and gently let them know that you do not share those feelings. Do not leave them in a space of false hope. Do not be unclear to spare their feelings in the moment, only to cause them more pain later. Speak the truth with kindness. Wish them well. Pray that God sends them the person who is truly right for them. If you are unsure if you need time to think and pray and process what they have said, then tell them that. Ask them for patience while you seek God's guidance. Let them know that you are taking their words seriously enough to pray a sticker about it. Set a reasonable time frame for when you will give them a clear answer. Do not leave them hanging indefinitely. But also do not rush yourself into a decision before you have peace in your heart. This person is preparing to speak with you. They are about to take one of the biggest risks of their life. They are about to be vulnerable in a way that is terrifying. They are about to open their heart and hope that you will handle it with care. The angels are asking you to honor their courage with thoughtfulness, to honor their sincerity with prayer, to honor their feelings whether you share them or not, by responding with wisdom and kindness. Something beautiful is about to happen. A conversation that could change both of your lives. A moment of truth that has been building for months. A door that is about to open, revealing what is on the other side. This person is preparing. The angels are preparing. God is preparing. And now you need to prepare too. Prepare your heart to receive their words. Prepare your mind to think clearly despite the emotion of the moment. Prepare your spirit to seek God's guidance. Prepare yourself to respond with the same sincerity with which they are approaching you. They want to open up with complete honesty. They want to show you their real heart. They want to tell you their true intentions. And when they finally speak, when they finally say what they've been holding inside for so long, you will feel the weight of it. You will recognize sincerity when you hear it. And you will know that this moment matters. That this conversation is significant. That what you say in response will shape both of your futures. So be ready. Stay prayerful. Stay open. Stay wise. Because this person is preparing to speak with you, and what they have to say could be the answer to prayers you've been making for years.